Hey guys, I just want to jump on here real quick before you listen to this episode. And I wanted to thank you from the bottom of my heart for listening to all the episodes that have come out for this season. This is going to be the final episode, episode 10 of season 1. I'm already ramping up for the next season and making sure I go into like deeper conversations, more conversational, and definitely get more people involved. But this episode specifically is very special to me. I have my stepson in it, with Kai is involved in this episode. So basically, this is a little experiment that I did with him about really deep diving into the way he thinks. I gave him scenarios, asked him questions. You can really gauge how much having too much information can affect people, but you can also see just the purity of his mindset, which is really beautiful to see throughout the episode. So I hope you guys enjoy this episode. Thank you again so much. This is episode 10. I hope you enjoy. You are now listening to the Dreamers Hub podcast. This podcast is about collaboration between the dreamers and the doers to inspire more people to do the things that they enjoy doing. So if you're into that kind of thing, consider subscribing. Welcome, everybody. We are back with another episode. This is episode 10 of the Dreamers Hub podcast. And today I have a very, very special guest that goes by the name of Malachi. And for those of you that don't know, it is my 10-year-old stepson, soon to be 11 years old, and we are going to dive into his way of thinking and talk to him about what scares him, if he is scared, and how he thinks or how he perceives the world as we know it. You ready, Kai?
Yeah.
I say, are you ready, Kai?
Yes.
How ready are you?
100% ready.
Okay. So I have some questions for you. So we were talking about this earlier in the car. We're going to talk about your point of view on fear. Do you have any fears, first of all?
No.
So you have nothing that scares you. So anything, if a zombie comes at you right now, you're not going to be scared. You have to talk into the mic.
No.
What are some of the things that you want to do when you grow up?
Dance and sing. But if both of those things don't work out, I just make like songs that don't have lyrics.
So beats.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said you want to do dance and sing, but you already said if they don't work out.
Yeah.
So that to me sounds like you're already thinking it's not going to work out because you already have a backup plan.
Well, that's just in case if it doesn't work out.
So what do you think can stop you from it not working out?
Anything like people who say that like you're bad at it and stuff like that. People can stop you, but just, like, don't let that get to you.
So then are you saying that could be a potential fear for you then? Because you're saying people are going to do that, right? People are going to, They always have something to say.
Yeah, they always have something to say, and they always have like something hateful or nice to say, but I always ignore bad, like the mean stuff, and then just listen to the nice stuff.
And do you think sometimes it's hard to overcome the bad stuff?
Yeah.
And so how do you think, or how do you move away from that, or how do you get over that?
So like I just listen to like music because it just helps me calm down, and like it just helps me not think of anything. All I just stick at the beat and then just go along with the music.
Until you feel better? Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever been the mean person in a group when somebody's trying something new or somebody's trying something for the first time?
No.
And is that because you know how it feels like?
Yes.
What are you doing now to practice towards those things? You can't breathe into the thing. It doesn't sound good. Picture yourself in the car. Okay, let's go back. So when you say that you want to be a singer and you want to be a dancer, but now you're saying that you also have a backup plan. Do you think it's important for grown-ups to also have a backup plan if something doesn't work out?
Yes.
Why do you think that's important?
Because like if that career, like if you want a job and it's your dream job and you don't get it, then just have a backup plan just in case if it doesn't work out.
What if I'm sad about I didn't get the position and the backup plan isn't the one that I want? What would you...
I would Like,
What would you tell me if I'm sad that something that I do doesn't work out for me?
like,
How do you make me feel better so that the backup plan is like, I feel okay about the backup plan?
so, like, what I would say is, like, do something that is, like, really close to your dream job, or at least close to doing your dream job.
Okay, that's good. That's good advice. Here's another question. How important do you think school is?
Really important.
How do you think that can help you in the real world once you're done with school?
It can help you get a really good job, like being like in like a boss type
Okay.
of company, or it can get you at least close to that, because like,
You think it'll give you the upper hand?
yeah, it'll give you the upper hand too, and if you go to college, it'll give you also another upper hand.
What scares you the most about going through changes or growing up?
Well, really nothing. It's just that I'm like a little scared to grow up, because like it feels like really like really weird, like you're going through changes, but I don't have really anything that scares me about it.
So, okay, you're referring to the changes. Like your body's going through changes?
Yeah.
And so that's making you feel weird, like inside?
Yeah, and my voice, yeah, like that's what scares me the most, is my voice is going to get like a little low.
Like deeper?
More, yeah, deeper. More deeper.
Okay. Let me ask you this. What do you think life as a grown-up is? Like, what's your take on that? When you grow up, what do you think your life is going to be like? What do you think your day-to-day is going to look like?
Paying taxes. Like what I planned to do earlier, but remember how I said, like, if it doesn't work out, then I'll just be like it's like a disc jockey making.
Like a DJ?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or making
Or like a
beats.
producer.
Yeah, like a producer and stuff.
So picture this, okay? Kai's turning 18. He already knows how to drive. He maybe is getting ready to move out. Okay? Where's Kai going to go work?
Ooh, that's a good one. So like where I would work.
This is your dream life, so I'm just going with you. You take me on this ride.
So I would go to like a you know how there's like a studio where you like sing and stuff like that?
A recording studio.
Yeah, recording studio. I can like ask them of like stuff, like grown up stuff and stuff like that. I would ask them, and then if they said yeah, then that's like what I would do. Singer.
So you would go like intern so you can learn.
Yeah.
And what happens if they tell you no? What is Kai going to do after that? Is he going to quit or is he going to keep going?
Keep going.
And how do you keep going?
I would go to like a DJ or something, and then ask him how, like, to teach me how to be a DJ, or teach me how to make beats. And then they would like teach me, and I will know all the stuff to what to do.
What if I told you could do all that stuff from home? Would that be an option for you? Because you could teach yourself. You could teach yourself a lot of things, especially on YouTube. You heard of YouTube, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like you can, I think you're thinking a little too hard, but you can technically teach yourself a lot of the things. Yeah. And you might not even need somebody to do all that. You might not need a studio recording. You might not need any of that, and you can do it yourself. That's also an option. What do you think this life would be without the internet?
Terrible.
How does the internet affect you?
Because it can like entertain you, and it can also teach you stuff. Like if you wanna learn math on YouTube or something like that, then it'll teach you right away. There's like a lot of videos on how to do like this, or how to subtract fractions or add fractions and stuff like that. So it would be kind of terrible, because like if you did it, like, to me, if you like got taught in like like if someone taught you by themselves,
Mm-hmm.
then like it would be really bad because you wouldn't know how to do it. But if you do it by yourself on YouTube or something, then you can be like a
You can teach yourself that way.
yeah.
You can teach yourself that way. So what about, let's say, not outside of school? What if the internet for education, not for educational purposes, but what if the internet just didn't exist? How do you think that would affect your world?
Really bad because to me, I think it would really affect like this kind of stuff to me, and it would, and I want to have like my job for like in the future or something like that.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, because like the internet affects us all. If you want to get a good job, then
You think you need to have a good internet presence to
yes,
get a good job?
yeah,
Especially in the entertainment world?
yeah, if you want to do something by yourself or do something by yourself, then you can go on YouTube and search up how to do this or that, and it will like teach you
how to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like if your dream job was like doing a podcast or something like this, then it would affect, like the internet would affect this whole thing because this thing could be connected to Wi-Fi like that. You see that outlet that has electricity, and then it's just like connected to Wi-Fi, and then if it's out, then
none of this would be possible, right?
yeah, none of this will be possible.
How do you feel about people that start something and then never finish it?
What do you mean start something?
Like anything. Like, how do you feel about, okay, let's say you want to do dance, right? You want to go to dance class. Your mom pays for it, whatever. What happens if in the middle of that you decide you don't want to go anymore because somebody made fun of you?
That shouldn't happen because, like, if that's your dream, then do it. Just ignore them.
Okay.
Just ignore, like I said, I just ignore the mean stuff and then just listen to the nice stuff because the mean stuff is just bad. It like gets your mind like saying, I can't do this, I cannot do this, I'm terrible at it, I can't.
So you think that once you let those people get to you, that you start thinking that way?
Yeah.
So what would your advice be for somebody that thinks that way, or like that takes the negative stuff to heart?
Don't think that way because it would really get to you, and it will, if like you keep those things inside, like if you keep those things inside, then you'll start like being mean to people. You'll become one of them. So just talk to someone about it, and then you'll feel fine. You won't become like a bully or anything, and just don't let that get to you because you can become one of them.
Yeah. Do you think there's a lot more mean people or nice people in the world? What do you think there's more of?
Nice people.
In your experience or your encounters, do you feel like more people have been nice to you or mean to you?
Nice.
And do you think that's because you're also nice to people?
Yes.
Do you think that if you were mean to people, they would be mean back to you?
Yes.
Okay.
That's why they have the term, treat others how you want to be treated.
Oh, that's good. So the podcast, right? This podcast that I do this on a weekly basis. This is about inspiring people and making people feel like they can do something.
Because they can. If you really want to do it, then do it. Don't let other people, mean people, get to you. And specifically mean people. Because they can really get to you, and then you start becoming one of them. Like lashing out at people, saying mean stuff.
What happens if, okay, so let me ask you this. What if sometimes you have friends or family members, and they're not necessarily being mean, but what if they tell you, you know what, Kai, I don't think you're going to be a singer. I don't think you have it.
I would say, I don't care. I'm still going to try.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what you say. I'll still do it. And if it doesn't work out, I can do this or that.
So you'd give them your plan.
Yeah,
at that point.
I'll give them their plan. If they say that it doesn't work out, then I say I don't care. I'm still going to try. I don't care what you say.
Okay. Now, do you think that person is being mean? Or do you think that they're talking to you from their perspective or how they see the world?
I would say like both, because if they're truly being honest, and if they're being honest, and if they don't, and if it's like a mean comment, then that would be same. Like that would be both. Like if they're being honest, like they can be honest and mean at the same time. Like they can be honest about something and then say it meanly, or say it like.
What if they don't mean it in a mean way? What if I just tell you just like I told you right now? You tell me like, okay, you say, I'm going to be an entertainer when I grow up. And I tell you, and I'm not being mean, I'm just saying, you know what? The market is saturated. There's so many entertainers out here. I don't know if you can do it. What do you tell me?
Still going to try.
Okay. So.
Don't have, just keep on trying.
Okay. Now, do you think that I'm being mean when I say that?
No.
Does it make you feel any type of way about me? Or does that say more about me than it does about what I'm saying?
It says more about you, like you're being you're being honest and saying, I'm not trying to be mean, and I don't mean it, but you can't do this or that. Mm-hmm. It truly means that you're just being respectful.
Yeah.
And just not being saying it in a rude way. It just tells more about you that you're being honest and respectful.
Okay. And then do you think that when if I were to say something like that to you, do you think that it's me projecting on you? Like what if I've always had a dream, right? I've always wanted to do something. And what if I tried and never finished it, right? And then I end up keeping this corporate job that I have, and then I'm just miserable in life. Do you think that because I'm miserable, that I'm trying to tell you, you know what, because I didn't make it, I don't think you're going to make it?
That's pretty rude, because people can. That's pretty rude, because other people can make their dream job. Many people can make their dream job. Like there are 7 billion people in the world, and 500 million can do it. But if the other half can't do it, then just find another job, find another dream job, or at least find a job that is close to your dream job.
Okay. So how do you feel about those people? Do you think that they should be saying the things that they're saying? Do you think that because I feel like I didn't make my dream job happen, that I should tell you you can't do something?
No.
Do you think that's fair?
That's not fair.
What equals happiness? That's a confusing question.
Yeah. I know a lot of things can bring you happiness, but I'm not the one who experienced a lot of things can bring you happiness. Only other people who experienced it can tell you that.
So you don't feel like you've experienced happiness?
I do. It's just that
it's not the same?
Yeah, it's not the same.
As me?
Yeah.
Because I'm older?
Yeah.
And because I've experienced more?
Yeah.
So you think I would be happier than you?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point. Because I think the opposite. I think that you have it really easy and that you should be happy. Okay, so you just said...
I keep on forgetting what I'm saying.
So you just said that...
I just lost my train of thought.
You feel that that you think that I would be happier because I've experienced a lot more than you have.
Yeah, that's true.
So that the levels would be different because you haven't experienced a lot yet.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, from my perspective, is I feel like you're happier than I would be because you don't have all the stresses and worries of an adult.
Well, I'm just saying that. So I'm basically saying that you can be happy. There's what I'm saying is I think there can be there can be different levels of happiness.
Oh, okay.
And I'm on another level, and now I'm on one level, but you're on the next, or the next 3 levels.
What do you think about people that are not happy where they work?
I would say, like, if you're not happy with that, then just like get another good job. If you're not happy with that one, then just get another one. And if that doesn't work out, then just get like a really good job that fits you. Like a really good job that fits you, or just a job that fits you.
You think people would be more happy if they got a job that actually fit them
Yeah.
instead of going based off whoever just hires them?
Yeah. I'm just trying not to be rude, but I'm just saying if that fits, if this job fits you.
Okay, go again.
if this job doesn't fit you, then, and if you're not happy with it, then go on to another job. And if you're happy with that one, and if it fits you, then keep working at that job. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, that's good. That's really good.
Okay.
So what is Kai's definition of success?
In my definition of success is like if you do something like good, like
if you're good at something, is that what you're saying?
no, I'm saying like if let's say that an old woman like lost $1 or something, and then like you find it, and then you say it must belong to this person, and then you give it to the old woman, and then the universe rewards you with good stuff. That's what I'm saying.
So that's your definition of success.
Yeah.
Is doing good in the world.
Doing good in the world, and the universe will like do you good.
Wow, Kai. That was such a good answer. All right. I think that's it, guys. There you have it from Kai, dropping bombs. Anything else you want to tell the people?
Don't give up, and don't have any fear of what other people say, because it can be really hard, or actually it can be really mean of what they say, but just ignore it and just go for it.